He is a big bed bug. Not quite. Try saying that fast. Big bed bug. Big bed bug. I'm nursing him back to health. He was a little sick, and he's getting better. His temperature is starting to come up. He got apparently a little hypothermic, um, so I'm warming him up and applying some really good healing energy. Right? Now, Chi-Chi baby, yeah. Say hello to everyone. Say hello. Yeah, hello. So, I hope you folks are doing well in the wee hours of the morning. Now, what is that, a tail? That is a tail, isn't it? Yeah. Mhm. Kindness doesn't cost you anything, my friends. No, in fact, what might cost you is being unkind. I will wait here for you guys to respond. Yeah. Mhm. One, two, three. Chi, 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 chi. We. What are we waiting for, buddy? Are we waiting for someone to join us? Waiting for someone to join us. We. Everyone is sleeping. They are not like us, huh? They are sleeping. Ah, well, I'm going to say comfy 71 degrees in here. And my temperature is 97.7. Yeah. I tell you, I really enjoy water. my, thank God for the water. Well, we don't have anyone, Cheech. There is no one out there in kitty cat land. No, is there? Is there anyone out there? No, there's not. There is no. There is no one in kitty cat land. Do you see anyone out there? No. Oh, there's someone. Well, hello, whoever you are. Uh, I have my critter with me. Yes. Oh, they took off. Where did they go? Where did they go? Rockabye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows the cradle, rockabye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows. So the question is, are we happy with ourselves? Well, this dude here, he's always happy. He's got a great temperament. Great temperament. Peeky boo, peeky boo, peeky boo, peeky boo. Say peeky boo, peeky boo, peeky boo, peeky boo. Yeah. Well, hello out there in TV land. My little critter has not been feeling well, so I'm nursing him back to health. Yeah. If necessary, I will take him to the vet. He doesn't like to go to the kitty cat doctor, I do. His name is Cheech. Cheech. Yeah. Yes, sirree. Got Cute little ears, right? Do you? You've got cute little paws. Yeah. Cute little paws, don't you? Well, I usually appreciate the silence if I've got a task. At times, though, would you stop swishing me in the face with that tail of yours? Yeah. One thing about animals, thank you for the mic, I appreciate that. Animals are, how shall I say this? Animals just give you unconditional love. I love all creatures. I've had this little guy for about 7, 8 months, something like that. And he's about 8 pounds. He's on the heavy side. I feed him well. I take care of him. He's very healthy. He's still a kitten now. Would you stop swishing me in the face with that tail of yours? That tail is like a cobra or something over here. You know that? And you can't do that with most cats, so he finds me, shall I say, harmless. Yeah. Right? Hey, Cheech. Hey, Cheech. Hi, Cheech. His name is Cheech. Now, his sister went missing. Her name was Chong. Yeah, they used to play. However, he finds other cats in the neighborhood to play with, don't you? Yeah, he does. Well, I hope you're doing well. My God, would you... You're tickling me with that tail of yours. Now stop that. You know what? Get your own tail. Get it. Get it. Get that tail. Ow! What are you doing? Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Get over here. Come here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's a lovable guy. Yeah, now, red light therapy is good for you. In fact, it helps you sleep. Whether infrared is better. Yeah. I did go to the lake, but I didn't take him because he wasn't feeling well. Usually I take him on the kayak with me. And he loves it. He loves the lake. But he wasn't feeling too well. So I'm nursing him back to health. He's getting better. But he always has the option of the vet. He does not like to go to the vet. I don't think any animal likes to go to the vet. Well, it's a cool, more foggy morning here in North Florida. Yeah, cool, foggy morning. I checked my security cams and I get some interesting anomalies. Sometimes colorful orbs, sometimes just, disembodied voices are interesting too. I've always been fascinated by the paranormal. Right, Cheech? What do you say? Where did you go? There you are. There you are. big gigantic arms are right here, huh? Yeah. Huh. Got your little pillow there. There you go. You comfy now? So yeah, I just turned 64 a couple of days ago, you know. A little bit of melancholy, but mostly I'm happy about it. Being a human being, we sometimes experience different negative emotions. Thank you for that light. You know, that's what it's all about, being human. Just being human. Let me got the fan going, so if you hear like a buzzing in the background, I can do something about that. This is Amazon fan. Amazon fan. There we go. This guy here has got a great temperament. Thank you for the like. A great temperament. Yeah. Don't you? And yeah, he likes to go for sometimes a motorcycle ride. He'll get up underneath the fairing on my Beast. I've got an 1800 BTX, an old Honda. Yeah, 21 years old, but she runs good. Or I'll put him on the handlebars of the e-bike. He'll just sit up there. He's always game for adventure, aren't you? Probably the thing he loves most, I'll have to do some more videos, is his bumper buddy. It's a little pink flying saucer for him, just right for him, for a toddler. However, someone was throwing it out, and the battery was bad, so I took it apart and had a lead acid battery. I put a lithium battery in it, and he loves it. He loves it, and I'm trying to get the app to work where I can use it remotely. However, he just sits up there and it goes dun 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 dun. Dun. How can I do that music now? Well, if you're familiar, look it up on your phone. Bumper Buddy. It's a little pink-looking thing that a little kid sits in. It's got a little seat belt. It's cute, and the kid can grab the handles, kind of like a skid steer, you know, or what they call a bobcat. A bobcat, and you got fleas on me now. Are you fleas? I thought I got rid of those fleas. Are your buddies jumping on me and biting me now? What the heck is going on? I thought I took care of them. So yeah, he loves his bumper buddy. So I usually do get up about this time. Sometimes I go right back to sleep. But this morning I got up at 4 a.m. and I do drink a lot of coffee. I do my intermittent fasting. That's how I lost over 40 pounds. It doesn't look like it, but you know, when you're over 300, and I do move a lot. I do have arthritis. I'm, 64, so I have different health issues. I push through them. It's painful, but pain can be your best friend. It can teach you things. It does make you stronger. However, too much pain is not good for you, or extended pain, chronic pain. But I've had that all of my recent life, and had a bad wreck. I was doing hurricane relief, had a tree service out there in Hobie, Texas, or Houston, Texas. And, yeah, ran into a side of a semi pulling a 20-foot dump trailer. And that's how I received a thoracic aortic aneurysm, which I still have. I get checked occasionally. Um, I guess the little flying winged angels were with me. Yeah. They need this little print down here. In fact, your comments, when you do leave a comment, are so small, I'm able to see it pretty well. So, wow, we're up to over 20 minutes on this live chat. I hope I'm making a positive difference in your life. But, something, I put a video, excuse me, I think I have a flea in my throat. No, that's a fly. So at times I feel, whether over the tool of the internet, thank you for those likes, by the way, the tools of the internet, some people are very hateful and nefarious, and they produce this kind of venom, this evil, nefarious venom, and I feel occasionally they're throwing these little fiery darts at Wa, or perhaps at this creature. I'm not superstitious. I'm a spiritual man. I lean toward my Native American roots. So I sense this, and of course the natural human reaction is vengeance. Okay, I'm going to get you for doing that. I'm going to zip some darts back to you. But no, I don't do that. What I've learned to do, which is more powerful and the right thing to do, is embrace those darts. Kind of like fire ant bites. Most people don't like fire ant bites. I find the venom to induce healing of my immune system, like cold showers or ice baths. I do that, and it has helped prolong me. That's why I'm 64, and I'm not wrinkly, I'm not old. So I've got a lot of hard miles that have helped me. So what I do is I convert that negative, nefarious energy into something beautiful and powerful. Fuel, right, Cheech? Fuel? I convert it into fuel for myself. And, yeah. So today I've got a lot of things that I need to get done. One thing in life, when you start improving your life, shall I say, you have to make a little bit of a mess to clean up a mess. Like, I've got so many. See, I'm an inventor, a musician. I love to tinker. I love to build things, to repair things. I've always had that ability ever since I was a kid. Had a very bad, painful childhood. I know that perhaps you guys can relate to that. Foster homes for 3 years. My mother, throughout her entire life of 87 years, was a very hateful woman, very destructive. She needed medication. I refused it. She needed, that would have really helped her out. I tried to help her out, and she turned on me when I tried to hug her. She pushed me away. I was a possession to her. However, she's done. I remember her in hospice, and she hung on for, I'm not kidding you, a whole week. The one staffer brought in candles, incense. I knew what they were because, I have a spiritual sensibility of myself. She was trying to ward off that evil, demonic energy. So my mother fought tooth and nail. Because I think she knew her subconscious, her soul knew she was going to an unpleasant place. I did not wish this upon her. However, I have learned that it's a hospital, I guess you could say. I may be wrong. I mean, does anyone really know? You look at the YouTube videos of NDEs, near-death experiences. What is it? Think about it. Is it just a bunch of neurons misfiring and we have these experiences? You're not getting bored, are you? Are you getting bored? Oh, I'm not talking to you guys. Thank you for that like. 7 likes. So by the way, I love the number 7. Oh, that's a powerful spiritual number 7. I was talking to this guy. He never gets bored. He just loves to be included. Yeah, your nose is still a little warm, but you're doing better though. Yeah. If you don't get much better, you are doing better, but I will believe that you will be getting better. Yeah. If not, you're going to the vet, buddy. Yes, you are. You don't want to go to the vet? No, you don't? No. Okay. So, yeah, back to the childhood. It was a living hell. However, now I'm recreating my childhood at the age of 64. I was drinking every once in a while, a couple of times a week, but that did not serve me well. It took my intensity, my creativity, like my artistic career. I love to paint, to do woodworking, music. I play multiple instruments. Check out some of my videos. I like to do little skits and comedy to bring our mood up. I do parodies. I do voices. I guess, would you like to hear Ronald Reagan? I'm not talking to you guys out there. I'm talking to him. Okay, here's Ronald Reagan. And if you don't know, it's okay. Ronald Reagan was a former president. I did like the guy. In fact, I had a little lawn service going, and boy, did I start making some buco money. Well, hello, little kitty, how are you? Well, Nancy and I love you. Yes, well, my fellow Americans, I thank you for the like out there. How about Clinton? Yes, Bill Clinton. Well, he's in hot water now, I think, with this Epstein thing. Yeah, he might be, who knows? I mean, the ghost of the past will get, I smoked it, but I didn't inhale. Hillary, don't throw that lamp at me again. Jimmy Carter, the great late Jimmy Carter, and he's a bad influence because I've literally eaten a whole jar of peanut butter in the early morning hours, and I don't drink. I'd wake up and have the worst peanut butter hangover. Right, buddy. So here we go. Carter sounds a lot like Clinton, a little bit different. Rosalind and I are going to go to Plains again. We're sick up here in Washington. We're going back to Plains and pick peanuts in our farm. Dr. Phil. I'm Dr. Phil. Would you like some psychiatric treatment, buddy? I do all kinds of Bert and Ernie. Hey, Bert. Ernie. So, back to the serious side, the childhood that I experienced. Yes. He's probably getting too warm up here. I got the space heater going, and his temperature he was hypothermic. He was, might have spent, I tried to get him to come inside, and he loves his little life, and he'll hang with all the cats out there and won't come in, and the other night it was in the 20s. So, he wasn't feeling good, so I've had to just, being an empath, and if any of you guys know or are an empath, it's a beautiful thing. However, as a young empath, I literally self-destructed myself because think of an empath as an octopus with your tentacles out, right? You're absorbing all the problems of the universe, right? I said tentacles, not tail. Not tail. He trusts me and loves me. You can't do that with most cats, but he's different. He's Cheech. Right, Cheech? Right, Cheech? He's very conscientious. He doesn't bite or claw me. He's a very loving creature. Look at those eyes. Oh, who's that? Who's that out there? And he knows he's being videotaped. He knows who he is, yeah. Get that butt out of my face, will you? My gosh. Luckily, cats are clean. I love all creatures, but dogs are like stinky. Cats, they don't smell. But we love our critters, no matter whether they're cats or dogs. So sometimes I have an 8-track mind. Empath, yeah, I'm an empath. So as a young empath, I learned that it was painful to absorb. Well, you actually absorb a lot of good things too, but then you absorb the negativity, and that's difficult. By the way, thanks for the likes out there. I appreciate that. I think I've got it set where I notice there's no comments. I thought I had it set for maybe I hit the wrong thing, not made for kids. So next video I will correct that. Yeah. So I had to learn to bring my tentacles in and not to be so spiritually outgoing as an empath. By the way, if you hear kind of in the background, that's good for you. That is protoplasmic sound. Yeah, protoplasmic sound. It's kind of like you can't really hear anything in space, right? Because it's a vacuum, not literally, but you can pick it up with instruments. No, not musical instruments, but you can pick up sound from frequency, and frequency is something important. As an empath, you'll sense and feel certain frequency, like, okay, this is my calm voice, so I will exhibit this to you. You might actually feel calm along with it and want to go to sleep. It's a certain frequency. And then you listen to my breathing. Helps you breathe in a positive way and have peace. It's one thing I am learning, have pretty much learned, is peace is the most important thing in my world. If you have peace, guess what? you have happiness and joy in your life. What are we up to? 35 minutes. Wow. I appreciate you folks spending time with the older man. Today I will get a lot accomplished. I'm so appreciative to the universe and God, the eye in the sky, Big Daddy up there, as I call him, to give me the opportunity to have a lot of things to do. It's like right now I'm forging, no, not forging checks. I have a forge in the backyard in front of my man cave. I'll do a live stream. What are you doing over there? Stop clawing my stuff. He does have a bad habit about that. But what can you do? Mostly, excuse me, he does not destroy my stuff, so he can't help it. If that's the worst he does, and the joy and the love he gives me. So I'll do a live stream of, I might even put Gandalf's hat on. So I'm doing a friend of mine that loves Lord of the Rings. So I'm creating 13 weapons. And right now I'm doing the Kai scimitar sword for the inner earth creatures on Lord of the Rings. Carry these big machete-looking, drastic swords. It's 34 inches. Well, it ranges. I'm doing the higher spectrum, 34. It can be down to 31 inches long. But these things, he wanted it lighter. It's just going to be strictly a wall hanger. So I'm cold forging it, which takes a lot more physical. I don't have a power hammer. Like if you see Forged in Fire, you got that power hammer that goes boom, boom, boom. No, I use a 8-pound sledgehammer, and I'm fortunate to have enough forearm. I have a rock solid forearm because I work out. I have to. If I don't, I will drop dead, literally. If I don't work out, I will drop dead. I have to at my age. Like kayaking, I'll go out there in the middle of the lake and there's no one or nothing out there except the animals and you guys. So I'm doing this right now. So I take this big 8-pound sledge and I'm forging this cold roll steel right now. And I'm just nitpicking at it. I've got, the deadline is another 3 days. It's no big deal. If I wanted to, I don't like to speed anything up. I work at my own pace when I'm creating something. Work, I like zip it, get it done, be done with it. Housework, which I do not like to do because I have arthritis really bad. And it's very painful to do anything. Like, I can go for an e-bike ride and it's painful at times, but it's not going to stop me because I still get the benefits. The endorphins go through the roof. The worst thing to do is lay around and worry, or I never feel sorry for myself. I used to look for sympathy and stuff like that because I had a weakness. I had something that was void that needed to be filled in my life that I only could. No one else could. So I'm a single man. It works for me. I've been single for 8 years. I have my children, my 17-year-old daughter, 39-year-old son. In my world, they don't live with me. Actually, Brian, this is Brian's home here, and I've been living with him and it works well. We have a great relationship. We have a lot of fun together for about, I don't know, 4 years or so, and I do what I can to be helpful as much as possible, not a detriment. I am beneficial. I try to make improvements on this place and buy things. It's the least I can do. Brian is a very good soul. He has a lot of pain. He's struggling in his own way. He's not. He has unresolved grief with his two brothers that passed on. He's struggling with that, and I try to help him out. But ultimately, that's his journey. He's going to have to figure it out. So, yeah, I'll get back to the forge later on today. I will be going for an e-bike ride. I've got the Arnold Schwarzenegger of e-bikes. It does almost 50 miles an hour. It's really overkill. It's not made for children or someone that lacks experience. I've been riding bicycles, dirt bikes, motorcycles, anything with 1, 2, even a unicycle. I've ridden a unicycle before. You won't see me one on now at 265 pounds. Because, the weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. In my case, the weeble will wobble and fall down. I got really good balance. My equilibrium is really good. Well, thanks for being with me, and I will have to enable the comments the next time, because usually I get tons of comments. I got about 30 of you guys out there at the lake. I have to check my settings. I think you can go and see those videos. They're considered private. I don't understand why. YouTube is a mysterious entity. At times you think you got it figured out, but doing this channel, I mainly do it for myself, but however, I also do it for you guys out there. Hopefully you can benefit from it. I think I'm going to go ahead. It's been over 40 minutes. I'm going to get on out of here, and however, I'll get some more rest and sleep. I'll do a live stream, if you're around. Hopefully you'll be around. We don't want to get on that subject, not in the early morning hours, but I'll do some music. Yeah. I think you'll enjoy that. I tend to stick with the blues, and I play the slide guitar, pretty well, I guess you could say. Interesting. So, my friends, from the heart to heart, love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to those around you. Give yourself a big hug. Here, I'm going to give you a hug. I'm going to give you this spiritual, beautiful energy. Here we go. I hope you feel this. Till the next time.